Okay, let's check and see. What are you showing me? That's close enough. It's gonna have to do. Yeah, we just gotta update the damn game. Okay. Beer in hand, controller hopefully charged. I guess it could be going a little dead. Where the hell are we going? Okay, that way. And away we go.
I've been reading your echo message.
I finally get my thing back? Hey. Like went away for a while, I was very sad.
That feeder's all mine!
Fuck you, buddy.
Look at this stadium! Fight Lieberman!
Oh my god.
Let's have a chat, shall
Big bada boom. Do I care? Do I really need to kill everybody? Oh, why do I have two? Why am I dying?
What are you inept apes doing? Kill the Vault Hunter!
You gotta offer something my family actually wants, Katagawa. Kill the Vault Thief and you'll earn a place right next to me when we open the Great Vault.
There we go. Guess I should do this thing.
Today's adventure. Let's stay tonight. I've got all 82 seasons of One Star to live.
For no good reason.
Yo, see how...
Oh, wait, why did my back... What?
Bring me a Vault Hunter head. I'm gonna hollow it out and use it for a koozie while I'm partying on the Zanara.
Oh, you got a badass. Oh, we had that badass. Hey.
My fault?
Jeez. Oh, no wonder. No. Reload. There we go.
Idiot.
Second wins by killing badasses. Yeah, definitely have done that. Hey, always with the sniper rifles, man.
Maurice, buddy. I still haven't received those surrender papers.
I was just going the wrong way.
What should I
Completely.
target?
Weeb! What's up, buddy?
Favorite theme?
How you doing?
No, not lazy.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too. I'm trying to get back to the streaming thing.
Damn it! Don't worry, Reese. We've got an anti-grav infinity lazy river on the Zanara. Price of admission.
How have you been? What's new? Tell me all the new stuff.
Gotta find a way to disable that laser.
Trying to get back to the streaming. Guess we'll find out if I'll be able to or not once the Ashley, my fiance, comes in here and tells me I'm being too fucking loud. Which is usually how that's been going lately. Oh, that seems dangerous. Oh, bad timing. Oh, okay, now we're good.
Idea. Shut down that stabilizing thruster.
It's been tough, but you're tougher. Dude, that's absolutely the right attitude, man. You know, you can always talk about it if you want to. I hope it's not too bad. Nothing too major. And life can be like that, man. I'm sorry to hear it's tough, but keep hanging in there.
Booyah! Thrust that, thrusters. That sounded better in my head.
I can't
Disregard.
complain
Look,
at
it's
all.
working.
And I always feel kind of bad about that, right?
What the hell is happening? I was
Whole
just
idea
about to
of
give Atlas HQ a mohawk.
I hate that things are tough for people I care about, but
Hell
it
yeah.
makes me not want to
Clear
share
out those cultists
my
and keep
life
going.
because it's not tough.
Back entrance to the facility is just up ahead.
Because life is honestly pretty awesome.
Let go! Oil! No, I'm dying for my mind!
But yeah, what's new? Tell me something good. You know the rules.
That chute is your ticket
When
in.
you come in, you gotta tell me something
All you gotta do is
good.
find the release lever.
Not so
Relationship
fast,
issues, you
Vault
almost
Thief.
fucked up shit.
Got some
Man, I'm sorry,
real
that's
love
like the
station.
worst.
Oh crap, hacks up!
That is the worst to do.
Come closer, will you?
I appreciate that. I do, Weave. I do. Just hopefully we can get back to doing the streaming thing and be internet dad again.
Are you seeing this? Open your bloody eyes! Captain Terror.
I always feel bad. Like, things are great. We got the wedding coming up. I don't know if you knew about that. 'Cause it has been so long since I've streamed regularly. But we got the wedding coming up. We bought this house. Like, things are good. Things are so good. To the point where it's scary to think they might not be at some point, you know? But I miss those two. I do. I miss all of y'all. Finding out how you doing. Helping where I can and stuff. Yeah, getting help where I need it. I miss all that. We'll try to get back to it. This is not going good, is it? You know what? Boom. Eat drone, buddies.
This can't be how you saw this going.
How to get a frickin' second win? Jeez. Oh shit, badass.
I'm bullets for you. Everybody gets them.
This is just a random open door to nothing. Climb back up and know you can do it. What makes you happy? If that makes you happy, go for it. Absolutely. I'm gonna try. It does. I miss... Streaming doesn't make me happy. I miss you guys. You all made me always pretty happy that I was doing this streaming. So. Just like, I need a new gun, man. But yeah, everything's great. Like I said, I don't even know the last thing you heard because we got the house going and I proposed and got a "Are you serious?" as a response. So I don't even know when the last thing you had heard was. Also, relationships suck. They're like both the best and the worst ever.
What, nothing?
There's, you know what? Oh, hold on. I was just listening to a thing earlier, in fact. I'm never gonna get back to it that way. Hold on. That was the thing. That was, you know, positive older influence is never a bad thing. While I would never try to be somebody's dad, definitely try to give a shit. And sometimes that's all you need. Where is? I was just listening to it earlier. Ah. Oh, no. She just at first was just... She said yes, but I'll tell you about it in one moment. Let's get this. I think this is... I don't know if you know who Alan Watts is, but it's a philosopher type dude.
To trust oneself to be capable of love, to bring up love, in other words, to function in a sociable way and in a creative way, is
Sup,
to take
Samuel?
a risk.
How you
It's a
doing, buddy?
gamble. Because you may not come through with it. And in the same way, when you fall in love with somebody else, or you form an association with somebody else, and you trust them, they may, as a matter of fact, not
We're having positive
fulfill your
reinforcement time. One
expectations.
moment.
But that risk has to be taken. The alternative to taking that risk is much worse than trusting and being deceived. You have to take risks. There will be disappointments and failures and disasters as a result of taking these risks. But in the long run, it will work out. My point is that if you don't take them, the results will be so much worse than any kind of wild anarchy that could be conceived. Because you see, in tying up love in knots and becoming incapable of it, you can't destroy this energy. When you won't love and you won't let it out, the thing comes out in the form of self-destruction.
This is what we
The
do.
alternative to
This is what we
self-love, in
do.
other words, is self-destruction. Because you won't take the risk of loving yourself properly, you will be compelled
like that's
instead
gonna be
to
too
destroy
much.
yourself.
This is important.
So, which would you rather have? The point that is necessary to understand this whole thing, that love is a spectrum. There is not, as it were, nice love and nasty love, spiritual love and material love, mature affection on the one hand and infatuation on the other. These are all forms of the same energy. And you have to take it and let it grow where you find it. If you find that only one of these forms exists in you, if at least you will water it, the rest of the plant will blossom as well. But the essential prerequisite from the beginning is to let it have its way.
And boom, there you go, right? So the reason I play that is because we place a huge emphasis on the end result when really it doesn't have to be this big scary thing, right? Like, it's necessary, but life is so much worse without trying. So I know you're going through some shit, but just remember, like you said, it's tough, but you're tougher. And life is infinitely better because you tried.
On my way!
Anyway, that's Alan Watts. I highly suggest listening to Alan Watts. He's a philosopher, poet kind of guy. Super cool stuff. Oh, my favorite. Hold on. This is my favorite.
We all need
Not
help.
not this commercial,
Just
but this is true
different
too.
kinds. Maybe you need a little. Maybe.
Hold on. This one has music to it and shit.
Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, falling. You see, we don't say rising into love. There is in it the idea of the fall. And it goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things. That there is always a curious tie at some point between the fall and the creation. Taking this ghastly risk is the condition of there being life.
Yeah,
see, for
Weeb, that sucks a
life
ton, man. That is
an act of
awful.
faith and an act
It's a
of
terrible feeling, but listen to Alan Watts. The music doesn't help. That makes it way more sad. But anyway, the whole point that he's making is, of course, the whole idea of it's better to have loved and lost than to never love at all.
Are those dead spheres?
But also that it's an essential part, right? So it sucks, man. It really sucks to hear that. I mean, you know, the relationship troubles I've been through the last couple of years, you know, so I can definitely say it does get better. You find your person, and it just is so much better. what you're feeling right now is temporary. You know, it's not a permanent state of being. You were happy before, and you will be happy again. And you just have to remember that. Like I said, I know it's tough, but there's lots of other things out there. Hey, Recovery, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. It's therapy time, apparently, which is fine. I'm not saying it can't be. This is what we do. This is what we do. With cheery, sexy music, though, that's weird now. That made it weird, didn't it? You're absolutely correct, Recovery. I do. I absolutely do. And I'm so lucky to have her, because she's everything that I need her to be and want. And I try to be the same for her, and that's what it's about.
Now die, please. Damn it.
And then I turned into a really bitter and hateful person after that, began to turn to alcohol. To be honest, New Year's is what brought me back. Shit, even talk to her to give herself closure. Dude, you did what you had to do. I mean, like, as long as you're not overdoing it, like, there's kind of a joke between me and my friends when something happens that we need to process is we say, hey, do we need to drink about it? And we go and we drink and we get super emotional and into it and we process. And sometimes that helps as long as you're not using it all the time. Then it's fine. It's just how we process things. Plus, sometimes with drinking, for me, it helps me reach a different level of emotions, right? Where I can be more open with my emotions. So, just don't abuse it. Just don't abuse it. If you're drinking every day and you're drinking alone, that's not processing. How far into this game? Not really that far into this. Favorite looter shooter? You know, probably my favorite would be the Borderlands series, because they kind of were where it started too. Also, weeb, no worries, man. That's what we're here for. You know, that's one of the things I've always said. You know, it's my favorite thing about streaming is you guys and getting to interact with you guys and pass on any knowledge that I may have that could be helpful to everybody. You know, you're going through a tough time. Man, I've been through tough times too. Maybe what helped me is going to help you. It sounds like you processed it, and that's awesome, though. That is awesome. It's difficult to do on your own, so the fact that you did is very commendable. So good job on that.
Perfect. It just screams Reese.
Also, again, Samuel, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good night. And to anybody new, just remember, this is a safe space. This is what we do. We are here to support each other, and by golly, that's what we're going to do. And if you don't like it, well, maybe this isn't the place for you. Please tell me that's better than the one I've got. It's not gonna be. Doing good? Love this game? Yeah, it's a good game. It's good. I have not played in a long time. Well, I mean, I haven't played any of the Borderlands games in a while. You know what? We're gonna swap them out and try it, because I need a more traditional gun. Viper drive. Where the hell's the Viper drive? Where am I supposed to be going? Now I'm lost. I got too deep in the emotions, man. It happens. It happens. Where am I supposed to be going? On that robot up there. Back where I was? And that would make sense. It's not marked. That's weird. Where's the prompt? Sweet Sandal, thank you. Now I just have to get the freaking, there it is. Good job, thank you. Let's plan for streaming now that I'm getting back into it every other day. You got yourself a schedule to help yourself? I don't really have a schedule now. I don't. I've been doing the mornings through the week, mornings before I go to work. And most nights I'm probably going to try after I get out of work at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard and cook dinner. Oh, shit. So not really a set schedule of any kind, but just when I can. It'll definitely be evenings around this time. And then there's the big question, okay, the big question, because we've got a couple of options here, and I need a new game. I'm thinking maybe Elden Ring. What do you guys think about that?
All scan complete. That does not sound right. This way to the control room. Ah, crap. This is a pleasure sphere, not a death sphere. I've got lubricant, music, protocols, and an ambient light show. So you're gonna have to clear up those
Elden Ring is probably the next big one that I can think of. I really want to get seafood, but I can only really get one of those right now, so I kind of have to make that choice. Of course, that'll only be on see play Elden Ring. I haven't been able to play it yet, but I'm excited. Well, it's not out yet. I didn't get to do the tests. I didn't sign up for them on time, unsurprisingly. But no, they seem really awesome. It looks really good. I've watched a lot of people who did stream it, and yeah, it looks really good.
Featuring a 25 cheese nacho fountain, round the clock skag oil massages, and privacy booths with our service bots. No questions asked.
Oh shit, where the hell did this guy come from? Oh, we got a badass over here. Oh shit. Ah, come on. I'm so not paying attention here. Oh, I'm just supposed to clear the way. Okay. Anyway, this is Elden Ring, so I might do Elden Ring then. It's gonna be sucky and awful. It'll only be on Twitch as well. Just because I can only stream to one thing from my PlayStation. To maintain the quality and stuff, I would have to go straight to Twitch. So that is something to keep in mind about that. I wouldn't want to get it for PC just because I got my PS5, so... Some small games to relax to if you're going to find something chill to. I mean, maybe. Oh, shit. Really? Oh, yeah. Jeez. Doing night shift if you're having morning coffee near the night? No, it's just I forgot to change it. It's such a pain updating and changing all of that I just straight up forgot. So I left it. I mean, that said, I do drink coffee like all the time anyway. So yeah, usually like 9 a.m. or so till about noon Eastern Standard is my before work streaming. That's when that happens, and then 9 p.m. roughly. Yeah, I'm a big goof and forgot to change it. I'm just like, you know what, it's close enough, right? Close enough.
A library of every dubstep song in the entire universe? But they told me there was only one.
Yeah, you know me, pro streamer all the way. Never make a mistake. Never say weird shit. Not once. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to try to get back to it and be more regular about it. Would be awesome. So, as long as I'm not too loud and disturb Ashley, my fiance, then we should be fine. And she'll let me know right away, so it's the charm I have. Exactly, I have the charm of just fucking being awful. Awkward and strange. I've been told that. I have an awkward charm about me. And you know what? I think I'm okay with it. $2.25? Yeah, I think I can go buy that. Let's change our grenades out. Also, thank you for calling me charming. Oh, it's true. I'm super charming. Ish.
God damn it. Kagawa set up a firewall. We've got to destroy the servers. This way. I'll open the door.
Yeah, somebody had asked earlier when I was streaming about the new Borderlands, the Tiny Tina's dungeon. And I'm like, you know, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
You destroy the servers and come back out.
The only reason I picked this up is because my my best man has been flaky, and I was like, dude, I need more out of my best man. You know, you gotta put in some effort here. Like, I hadn't talked to him in a long time. That was the problem. I was supposed to tell you about the proposal, and I didn't yet. We'll get to it. So, love this guy. He's my best man. He's the reason me and my fiance are together. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. You probably heard me talk about him before. I wonder if I could slide through. Cannot. No. Anyway, so he's been going through some shit for like the last year and just has been very absent. But he agreed to be my best man, and I was like, dude, I need more than what you're giving, and I'm sorry if that's difficult. If it's too much, let me know. But I need more. And he's trying to do more, but he's got a lot going on, so I get it. Like, I'm not mad at him. You know, and I made sure to let him know that. I'm not mad at you. I need this right now, and if you can't do it, that's fine. And he's been trying, so he was like, hey, I know we can't really like hang out all the time, but we can play games and stuff. And he was like, what games do you have? Do you have Borderlands 3? And I'm like, no, I don't. But it was on sale, which, by the way, it's on sale right now on Steam for like $12. So I picked it up and started playing it, and I was like, you know what, I could stream this. I could stream this. And I just bought the damn thing, and then I get a new one. That's why you should never buy weapons in this game.
Did you know they make rotate for AI?
But anyway, yes, the proposal. So
Looks like your vault hunters are still scuttling about. You just won't give up, will you, Reese? That's it. Say goodbye to your favorite Frogurt stand.
Not friends. Frogerts. Anything but friends. Frogerts. I mean, they give you that.
anyway, oh, excuse me. So yeah, the proposal. So last year, for Ashley's birthday, again, Ashley fiance, I decided, hey, you know what, let's take a vacation. So we went, for her birthday, we went to Key West, Florida, and I bought this ring. and I was going to propose to her, and we had talked about getting married anyway, so I figured I wouldn't be able to surprise her, but I did. Anyway, I bought this ring, and like 3 days after I bought this ring, she's out shopping, and she sends me a picture of a ring, and it was like, huh, this would be a good engagement ring, JK, LOL, ha. And I'm like, but I already bought one. So I took the ring I bought back and got the one she wanted. And I stressed about it, like, for a month and a half. Because I bought it well before we were going on the trip. And so we're down there, and I had booked a sunset dinner cruise. It was all the alcohol you could drink. Dinner, sunset cruise on a boat in the water. It's supposed to be nice and pretty with the sunset. And we go, and number one, somebody threw up. We met a crazy girl who was clearly drunk, but fun, drunk, and had the same name as our dog, which was really funny. It's the only reason I remember her name. Her name was Roxy. And we're on the cruise, and I'm like, hey, which, you know, I have to address the cruise, the water was choppy. It was overcast, so there was absolutely no sunset. Like, I'm over here like, we're gonna die. This water is choppy, and we're gonna die. We're gonna crash. It's gonna turn into Gilligan's Island out of nowhere, right? So I'm just talking to her about this ridiculousness, and then I finally, you know, the whole time I'm kind of working up the nerve to ask her. And I finally decided, you know what, this is, I gotta do it. It's now or it's never. I have to do it. And I try to find somebody to record it or take pictures, which we only ended up taking pictures. We didn't record it, which is fine. So I look at Ashley and I'm just like, hey, you know what? We should get a picture of us. We should get someone to do that. And she's like, oh yeah, you should. And I look around and there's a lady standing near us, and I don't remember her name. I know she said it a couple of times, and I look at this lady and I'm just like, hey, would you take our picture? And I hold up my phone, as in, hey, use my phone to take the picture. And she's just, oh yeah, I'd love to, yeah. So I go over and I'm like, okay, well, let me show you how to use it real quick, because I mean, it's just my cell phone, but you know, sometimes cameras are different, right? So I go over to show her how to use it, and while I'm over there and I'm pretending to show her this, I look at her and I go, look, I am about to ask my girlfriend, that woman over there, to marry me. And she goes, oh my god. And I'm like, yes, don't freak out. I'm like, and would you mind taking pictures? Just keep taking pictures, please. And she's just like, oh yeah, I got it. I'm like, good, don't fuck up. And I'm literally saying this to this stranger who we call North Dallas. We call her North of Dallas because she was from North of Dallas, and that's all we can remember. We do not remember her name at all. Very nice lady. Super excited for us. And so she says okay, and I give her the phone, and I go back over and sit down next to Ashley, and she starts taking pictures, and I'm reaching in my pocket and I'm fumbling around, and I pull out this ring and I say, look, you know, will you marry me? I'm sure there was a lead up that I do not remember because the next bit was ridiculous. I looked at her in the eyes, holding a ring in my hand, and she's smiling, and she's just like, what is this? And I said, will you marry me? And she straight up goes, are you serious? I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean, am I serious? Like, and so we had this discussion real quick about whether or not I'm serious. And meanwhile, North of Dallas is just like taking pictures. No wiser to the conversation happening. I wonder if I got stuck with a badass. And finally she's just like, yes. And I'm just, because it dawned on me, how funny would it be though to like go through all of this trouble, book a vacation, buy a ring, do all of this, and then have her go, are you serious? And me go, no, I'm absolutely not serious. Snap that box closed, put it back in my pocket, and go grab another drink. Like, Why would I not be serious? Who does that? To be fair, I might do that, but still, I didn't. So that was the proposal. That's how she said yes, and we went back to the hotel. It was a very cute little bed and breakfast type style, and had all the sex, and enjoyed the rest of our vacation. Would have been awful if she said no, by the way, because this was like day 2 of this vacation. We were there for like another day or 2. God, that would have sucked so bad.
Amazing! Eat my big ball, Kanagawa!
Meanwhile, as I'm telling the story, there's all this screaming going on in the background. Right.
What's a little destruction of personal property between corporate takeover buddies?
Okay, one sec. Alright, now that fragment's
Anyway, that's how that happened. And it was an amazing vacation. And I've been happy and smiling ever since. And things just get... Katagama ball. Round. Hate you. I feel like this is not going to go well for me. It did not go well for me. I can't recover from this. I can't. At the end, I died. It's awesome. Happy for you. Hope you're winning this amazing and unnotably. Thank you so much. You know, it's one of those things, Weeb, and I keep telling people about this. Like, this is why streaming and you all are important to me, is because you've seen me. You've seen me over the last several years. And everybody just keeps talking about how... Oh, that would be a great shield, but I don't want to lose my turret. Sorry. Anyway, everybody just like, you know, when I first started watching the stream, you were horribly depressed and miserable. And now you seem really happy. And I'm like, it's because I am. And you guys have got to see that. You've been a part of that. You know, the ups and downs. You guys were there for me. I'm sure you remember me bitching about stuff and dealing with my own stuff. So... yeah, and I will always be grateful and try to pay that back. How am I supposed to survive that?
I'll go ahead and take that.
Shit. Frames go burr. Oh, Redman, what's up? Oh, were they bad? Did I lose a lot of frames there? Sorry, my computer is not always great. Oh, of course it's a fucking shotgun. Why would it not be a fucking shotgun? Ugh. And a shotgun. Why does it keep giving me shotguns? Every time. Every time. Yeah, is that really bad? Yeah, is it still going? Oh, yeah, we're getting some frame drops. Has it sorted itself out? It has not. Wow, that's bad. Okay, number one, let's get rid of that. Oof. Oh. It's back in the old times, all those years ago. Feels like forever, to be honest, but awesome. Miss everyone from back then too. Dude, me too. Me fucking too. I was hoping with getting a stream announcement out, maybe we could get some people to show back up, at least just this one time. And that's okay. People have lives, and I haven't streamed in so long. I get it. Like, I'm not mad about that. But I'm right there with you. It would be really awesome to have everybody back in, right?
Nice save, Reese.
Do I multi-stream? Yes, Recovery. I stream over on YouTube as well, but I really should shift strictly over to Twitch. It would probably help out my frame rate and shit a lot. Speaking of, how's it going? Okay, it's back. It's ebbing and flowing. I'm on wireless, and that's a mistake, but there's not really a lot I can do about it either. Yeah, how's my gun? This one is okay. I don't... Like, I like the damage that this one does, but I don't like how it operates, because it, like, shoots in an arc. Because it's just launching grenades, really, I guess. And that sucks. It's hard to hit things from afar. That totally wasn't what I meant to do. But we can manage it. Clearly this gun was overpowered. I just blew the hell out of that giant ball. So oh, but yeah, Weeb, I'm right there with you, man. I miss the good old days of streaming. But you know what? We're gonna try. We can do it. We're gonna stream again. We're gonna do it. I wonder if, let's see, turn down some of the visuals a little bit. I mean, my FPS is fine. I don't think it's anything to do with that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's probably just because I'm wireless. Apologies, it's not always like that.
I shall examine this new fragment in private.
But yeah, it'd be nice to have everybody back. I know some people drop in and say hi every now and again. There was, I can't even remember people's names now, and it sucks. I think we can try. I think we can do that. Not everybody can. Oh, what's her face? Can't remember her name. Oh God. I feel awful about that too. Leah, that's exactly who I'm thinking of. Yeah, the last I heard, she got herself in trouble on the internet. So she was barred from doing all the things for a while. Parker actually talked to her like a year ago. So yeah, she took a turn for the worse, I would say, is what it sounded like. Not that surprising. She was definitely working to be an e-girl thought. She was well on her way to it, let's be honest. So it's not that surprising. But yeah, it would be nice. I don't know that she would come back, but you know, sometimes when I stream, Misha comes in. Misha's in on occasion. Snully, which I don't know if you know Snully. Snully's great. Comes in every now and again too. Ebbs and flows. Ben's been back a few times. It's just, I gotta get to it. Make it happen.
What a cool day. I bet his ancestors didn't get bullied at all.
Hey guys, thanks for fixing my little death laser problem. Morale is soaring.
And Ashy's dropped off. Everybody's dropped off, and it sucks, but it's okay. We can rebuild it. We can rebuild it. We just gotta keep streaming.
I have the third key fragment.
Keep streaming.
You've been keeping that from us the whole time?
I enjoy her company though. Don't tell her she comes back, Tristan. Yeah, and Leah was cool. She was a cool chick.
Key fragments are worth billions. The research benefits alone could keep Atlas profitable for decades. I've already done
She was
some
inappropriate but nice.
It's test, that sort of thing, but at this point, you've earned it.
Yeah, it's just getting everybody in all at once is the struggle, always. I can't even get everybody on the same damn platform.
Come on
down to Atlas and I'll have Zero let you in.
Malachi Bailey over on YouTube. Hello, how are you today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing great. Oh, to the Meridian Metroplex, and away we go. Down to Rebellion's community with you every step of the way here. Sounds good, Weeb. Like, I mean, it's nothing official. It's not like I can pay you or anything, but hey, you know what? Get the word out. That's really all you gotta do. Just get the word out. And we'll be good to go. I'll keep posting it in Discord, letting people know I'm live. So, yeah, live and alive. Hey Malachi, if you want to see something really cool, you can hit the follow button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know what? We'll do that now. So, just want to take a quick moment to say thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever you need to do on your platform of choice to let you know we're live and come hang out with us again. Plus, it does some cool stuff. I swear, it's really cool. Don't need to be paid here because I want to be here. Well, I appreciate that because I can't pay you anyway. So, why am I not in the right place? Oh my god. You know what? Let's check this. Guns, right? They sell stuff. Item of the day. This is definitely not what I want. And I think we lost Malachi. It's always when you... Oh, that looks good. So Discord 2, give it an amazing renovation so we can start off with a bang. Hey, that sounds great. Aren't you a moderator in there? I'm pretty sure I gave you some fairly high permissions, bud. Oh, no, you're the bastard. I don't know what permissions you have. Yeah, man, like no pressure or anything though. No pressure, just, you know, if you've, I mean, I don't even know what you can do in here anymore, you know, like what you can possibly do. So, dude, have at it. If that, yeah, have at it, man. Have a fucking blast. Make it awesome. We'll, yeah, we'll work on getting this community back up somehow. I think step one is getting everybody on the same broadcasting platform, damn it. This could be real great. I have absolutely no doubt, no doubt at all, it's going to be awesome. But again, you know, don't feel like you have to or anything, man. Take your time. There's absolutely no rush. You know, do it when you feel like it. Recovery. Any other games in your mind? So Elden Ring is coming out, so I may do Elden Ring. I can only get like one game this month, and there's like 2 or 3 that I would love to pick up. Elden Ring is probably going to be it. The other option was Sifu, which is already out, but and I've also been playing Lost Ark a lot. Like, I've put 100 hours into that thing in a week. It's fucking ridiculous that I put that many hours into it in a week. Sifu was a gimmick. Dude, Sifu is not a gimmick, yo. Okay, so look, there was the what was the other game? They made another game and I loved it. Absolver. Absolver came out in 2017. That was one that I pre-purchased because it was so exciting, a nice, interesting Dark Souls-like kung fu game. And I was like, that is really cool. And I bought it, and I do not regret buying it at all. I'm going the absolute fucking wrong way. No, I'm not. I gotta go this way to get over. So now we're good. First stream member no joining was Doki Doki Literature Club. Man, you know, that shitty ass game that me and Parker were totally ridiculous on probably got me more views than anything. That's, I'm pretty sure, where Leah came in and a few other people did. You mother trucker. Lost Ark is free. Sleeping Dogs? I've played Sleeping Dogs, but it's been a really long time. It was really, really good for what it was, for sure. I think I had it on like PS3. It's one that constantly goes on sale though. I'm surprised they haven't done a remaster of it. They really should. That would be a great remaster. Sifu is best with controller. Yeah, I would get it for the PlayStation, for PS5. But Absolver, I'm assuming the combat is similar to Absolver, and that was great combat. Got us peeps who are into anime interested, I think. That's what got you interested anyway. Yeah. What's Absolver? Dude, so Absolver is a game by the same people that made Sifu. It's kind of like Dark Souls, but with Kung Fu. Go like watch a video, yo. I haven't played it in forever. But it's pretty legit. You can like build your own combos and stuff. It's legit a good game. It was really awesome when it came out. An underrated, very underrated game. I can say that for sure. Oh, got all the badasses over here, don't we? So again, I assume it's like Sifu, since I don't have it. Combat-wise. It's a solid game, man. I highly recommend it. And it's Absolver, so you were close. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. You can probably pick it up pretty cheap now as well. It's awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's short. It's very short. Well, it can be very short. Let's go with that.
I will stand for this.
It was good. It was good. It was a great game. The other game I've been playing the hell out of lately is Zenith, The Last City, which is a VR MMORPG anime style one. Pretty good. I streamed it a couple of times, but it's hard to stream VR. But it's pretty sweet. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I just need to level up, gear up, because I'm going to have to grind for gear and then do the raids. So I'm probably going to have to get a guild. It's pretty awesome though. I recommend looking into it if you have any sort of an interest in that sort of thing. How was my Valentine's? My Valentine's Day was great. So, oh, I can't go into detail. She'll be mad at me. Well, I'm sure you can imagine some of the activities that we're gotten up to. But, dude, it was just like a chill-ass day. It was awesome. Like, I had to work, and so my birthday was last Friday, so I took that day off. And then we had Saturday, I bought tickets for us to go to a, yeah, dude, if you get Zenith, we can totally play. It's pretty great. It is cross-play. But so Friday was my birthday. Not a lot going on for birthday because it was Friday and we were both working. I called in and took the day off anyway to play Lost Ark, and then Lost Ark was down like most of the goddamn day. Saturday, I had got us tickets to a fundraiser for a childhood cancer research charity that was a gala. So we got to dress fancy, and there was food and drinks and a live band and an auction, and we got to sit at a table. And let me tell you this right now. I've discovered, and Ashley thinks I'm completely ridiculous, but I discovered the best thing you can do to make friends at a function like that, right? Because we're all sitting here, we're all dressed up, we're all supposed to be these like serious types because it's a charity, and they were like talking about, oh, what do you do for a living? And of course I was a little drunk, and I looked at this people sitting next to us, and I was like, you know what? That's boring adult stuff. Let's not do that. What's your favorite dinosaur? And there is a correct answer. Dear God, that was like the best. That went over so well. Highly recommend.
Oh, you're here. Awesome. Zero.
Township Tale, good VR game where you can sort of rebuild and make your own village and explore the world. That sounds neat. So is it like a survival game? First person survival type game? It's not on PSVR, so it doesn't do me any good. Although I probably will get a PSVR 2. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, sidetracked. So Valentine's Day we did that. Then went to that gala. Sunday was Super Bowl, and we went to her mother's house for Super Bowl and stayed for at least half of it, and then came home. And Monday I was working and she wasn't feeling good, so she called in and was sleeping on the couch. So I ordered lunch from one of her favorite places, got her favorite dish from said favorite place, and DoorDash was like, hey, while we're on the way delivering this food, we can get some flowers too. So I got her a dozen roses, and I printed out, because I didn't, there's a misunderstanding I have to go back to as to why I was so unprepared. So, but I want one that's got the, I'm never going to find a replacement for the shield. And I printed out a Harry Potter themed Valentine's Day card for her, and when the food was on its way, I woke her up and was like, hey, I'm working, but I've got food coming, can you get it? So she was like, yeah, I'll get it. And she opens the door, and this DoorDash driver is like, here's food, also here's this dozen roses. Yeah, it was a thing. It turned out really nice. She thought it was very sweet. So I was completely unprepared for Valentine's Day, with good reason. So I had it in my head that she didn't really care about Valentine's Day that much. I think I got it mixed up with anniversaries, like she's not huge on anniversary type stuff. But before she had mentioned, Valentine's Day has always kind of sucked because the people she's been with haven't really been into it and don't really do much and don't really give a shit. Plus they were all a bunch of useless pricks, but still. So I think I had it in my head that she just didn't care, or I would have been more prepared. But we did get to do the gala thing, so there's that. Like she was happy with it. And then yes, all the adult fun time. Yes, lots of adult fun time. That was a good time.
But your friend Zero can.
It's not all about that, of course, but it's nice. It's nice if you can get it. Malachi, keep hearing loud bellowing sounds because sometimes go hang out with some of my old friends who go to this place in West Virginia called Tigert Valley.
I'm rambling. What do you have?
Oh, West Virginia, okay. Tigert Valley Road, West Virginia. I'm looking that up right now because I'm curious. So it's Tigert River. It's a principal tributary of the Monongahela River. That's going to be some Native American stuff I can't say.
Glad you made it. enjoying the Narian cigars, are you? Don't see
But what's
now,
the
no.
loud
Maybe
bellowing
she's using the
sounds?
restroom. It's got a dual propulsion
This is like
bidet.
middle of
Watch out.
nowhere, in the woods and shit. You're gonna die.
It's been too long since
You're
we've had a
gonna
family
die.
reunion. Now I know what you're thinking. Why am I wasting your
Kind of looks like an
time?
area we have around
The
here,
answer is the
called
Sonora,
Pope Lake,
this pleasure yacht, commissioned using
which is
my
just a funny
inheritance.
name. Let's be
Sporting
honest.
technology and wealth plundered from the corporate war. Our mother and father gave us everything, didn't
But
they?
over here,
See,
do you guys
that's
have
the
like a
problem.
legend associated with that?
Instead of
Because we
acquiring new
have
business ventures,
here
we're coasting
the
on
Goat Man.
interest. I'm looking
There
at you,
is a
Yuko,
train
Sana.
trellis that's
So I'm
raised
thinking
up.
It's time for a merger, and I've got my eye on quite the prize. We need to bring new blood into the Malawan family, but
We will try that. Oh, it's a
means I need
Jacobs
to
stuff.
trim a few
I don't know if I'm gonna
limbs
like
from the
that.
old family tree.
Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so it's the Goat Man, and the whole legend is he lures people up on the trellis for the trains by mimicking the sounds of their loved ones, right? And calling to them and luring them up. And once they're up there, they get hypnotized and a train hits them. Now, the bad thing about it is that's actually happened. Several people over the few decades have died because they got hit by trains up there, right? So that lends itself to it a lot. But it looks like that area. There's like a little river. It's the Pope Lake. It's like not a river, not a ditch, somewhere in between.
You got a death wish?
Why the fuck am I on fire? Anyway, that's what that reminded me of. I guess like the story is not that great. You can stop there. Don't really have many good stories here in the UK, but I got something creepy. A few things actually pretty terrifying. Oh dear God, yes, we need it. We need the creepypasta. Go ahead, yeah. All the creepypasta, all the time. I'm so down for that. Because y'all have old cities too, right? And like that's the thing, old areas where, you know, people 1,000 years ago fucking lived. Yeah. This story in 1963, there was this monster that everybody saw. It was called the Grafton Monster. I think I've heard about that. It was deadly, has a growl, it has its own territory, a bunch of trees are straight. Calamity, how you doing, girl? Welcome to my stream, where we talk about creepypasta and give life advice and shit. I am doing awful, by the way. What is going on? Oh, dude, he was reviving me. He was on my side. Shit. NPC is reviving. I hadn't seen that yet in this. Ooh. Anyway, I'm sorry. I gotta go back up in this chat now because I'm hearing about monsters and shit. The Grafton Monster. I know I've heard of that. What level am I? I'm level 20 currently. Calamity. Grafton Monster. I know I've heard of that. Grafton is in Massachusetts, isn't it? Grafton Monster of Taylor County. The Beast of Grafton. Low level 2. I just picked it up, so yeah. A Sasquatch-like creature from Taylor County, West Virginia, sighted several times in 1964. I knew I had heard of that before. But what about new sightings? What about new sightings? Let's start with the oldest story I know. The Green Lady Ghost of, I'm going to say that wrong, Caerphilly Castle? If I recall, she was a widow of someone who was murdered by the king. She was royalty. I remember that much. Some say at night that she wanders the castle grounds and gives off this green ghastly glow, hence the name. That's cool. See? Old English shit. I'm watching something on Netflix. No, Calamity, I'm not. So I'm just, I don't know, we got to talking to people in chat, and dude was like, a guy named Malachi is over on YouTube. He's talking about him. He's in West Virginia and where he was, and I looked it up because I thought I'd heard of it, and it reminded me of a place we have here near Louisville, Kentucky. And I was talking about the local urban legend, the urban myth surrounding it about the Goat Man, and how he would lure people up onto this train trestle and hypnotize them, and then a train would come and hit them and they would die. And that there's some truth to it, because there are recorded times where people have died by getting hit by a train up there, and people having like near misses and stuff. In fact, it was really recent, in the last couple of years, I want to say, even there was one where it happened. So yeah, it's the Pope Lick monster, like the Pope, like the leader of the Catholic Church. Lick, like you're gonna lick the Pope monster. You can find it. They did a movie, I think, about it. We've had a pub named after it. It was a pretty famous castle too, one of the biggest castles in the UK. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're gonna turn it into a creepypasta channel. I would be so down with that if I could get away with that, to be honest. What the fuck is all that? What are you? Ah. What the fuck is that? We're talking about all this creepy shit, and I got that happening in my ear. Not fun. This is a story from when I was a child, when I was on a trip to a place called Llangrannog? I think that's what it's called. I'm probably saying it wrong anyway. It's probably Welsh. It's a good place where you go to do various activities, so like a vacation town kind of thing. Come on, Calamity, you know you want all the creepypastas, read in my dulcet tones. Don't we all? I probably should do that. Plus, those channels get a lot of views.
Should back away.
Yeah, so it's like a resort town. There was an urban legend there called, which had the name Witch in the Name, I think. Oh, okay. Alright, I see what you're saying. That was a little rough, but no, I get what you're saying. I
Your
can't
boys
be
are all
Zero.
cut up, brother. Looks like Zero's turned.
So urban legend there which had the name Witch in the Name. Yeah, we've got a few around here. No, I'm good. I like to talk about spirits and juju. Trust it's part of your heritage. I don't know, I feel that. Nah, especially if it's part of the heritage. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I get it. I love urban legends and things, though. I really do. They're just... It's interesting psychology. So the fun thing about the Goat Man, because I looked it up at one point, is there's more than one in the U.S. We're not the only Goat Man. There's one in Texas, and there's one up in New England as well, and they're all called the Goat Man. And they have similar stories. We had our own rooms, like dorms. It was a school trip. We had bunk beds, and people had carved things like "The witch knows the code to your room, help me." They made it a part of the activities at night. Really scary, actually. Yeah, I bet. Malachi, what's so scary about the Grafton Monster that lives in Tigard Valley? Kills for fun. I'm talking about deers, cows, and dogs. Bigfoot is real, Calamity. Not gonna leave. Never. Bigfoot's our friend. He's mysterious, but he's not angry anymore. I found the Black Nun. Okay. So I'm gonna write these down. so that I have them for later reference. If I can find my pen. There it is, next to my beer. So we've got the Grafton Monster. I know I've seen something about the Grafton Monster before. I know I have. Maybe I'm thinking of the Jersey Devil. I don't know. This story came out years ago, so I don't think he is still alive. Bigfoot. So, the most unlikely number in all of the universe, okay, in all of the universe, all of eternity, all of time, all of creation, the most unlikely number is 1. There isn't one of anything. There's not one person. There's not one ant. There's not one planet. There's not one molecule of helium in the sun. Like, the idea of there being one of something in the entirety of time and the universe? Well, that's crazy. That's impossible. And, you know, you can't say things are impossible, but that's impossible. So to think that there's only one Bigfoot, one Sasquatch? No. There's got to be more than one. Maybe that one is dead, but no, there's got to be more, you know? So besides that, the fact that there's
We're getting creamed out here.
I'm sure he had some kids. Exactly. See, so that means that there was a female, and if there was a female that he could breed with, that means they weren't related, so there must have been other ones. There you go. So it's not always helpful when the other kids in your dorm begin filling your 7-year-old head with tales of a black nun who takes your eyes out at night and puts them back before you wake up. Extract from a story I found in an article. That's why but why does it matter if she puts them back? Is there something wrong with them when she puts them back? What does she do with them? In some versions of the legends, the black nun is more sadistic and has killed a girl and hidden her body under the bunk in a certain room, usually whichever one you're staying in. Yeah, that's always how that goes. I know my brother says he knows a guy who knew a girl who, you know, looks like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. Wait, no, that's lyrics to a song by the Killers. But you get the drift.
Come closer, will you?
Okay, this gun's not bad, but it's not fun. This gun is fun. So there we go, that's what we'll do. That's what we can do, Calamity. I will do the creepypastas, and you can watch them, and then creep out on your stream, right? Like, that's what we'll do. It'll be a group effort. And they're showing Netflix called The Black Nun. I think it was a movie starring Daniel Radcliffe. He was in a movie, a horror movie about a nun. It may have been that. I wonder if it was based on that. Somebody look that up. Because I'm supposed to be playing a game here. I can't be stopping every 5 seconds to be looking shit up on the internet. But I do think you are right. I think you're right. Damn, where is that even coming from? Ah, with such accuracy as well. Oh, that's some bullshit. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Ooh. That was really bad. Got some good creepypastas you can read, some of which are really good. Maybe. I like to go with the, I know there's plenty of channels for it, but I like the real urban myth stuff, not just a bunch of shitty stories somebody wrote. If that makes sense.
Your last words to slander Zero. Say you're being murdered by someone else. My Superman. Oh, come on!
Stop resisting. Glad you said you passed this part. Nice. Story's got a few more. Yeah, Neil, maybe I should do that. You know, Put them up on YouTube. The story's got a few more. First happened in your first year of college about a skinwalker. You know, oh wait, so wait a second, hold on. Okay, see, this is where the shit gets real, though, right? Because you're talking about the skinwalker. And you're in the UK, right? Like...
I was made for this!
So, here's why it's a thing for me, because we have... In the US, there's a place out west called Skinwalker Ranch, where crazy shit's been happening for a super long time, right? So, this is where it goes back to that whole idea of a collective subconscious, where we share these mythologies all across the world. And that can't be a coincidence, right? Because these mythologies are everywhere. Similar stories, similar things happening. In back from before the days of the internet, where it was, you know, because with the internet it's easy to pull something up and then just tell it as a horror story and change the location. Like, you can do that pretty easily because of the internet now. But these are things that predate the internet by a long time. The Goatman legend was back from like the 50s or 60s in Kentucky. In Texas, it goes back at least as far. And then that's not even counting like the Native American legends and myths and things. That might be a little bit of overkill right there. Basically, a big trope in Skinwalker legends is that saying the word Skinwalkers attracts them to you. Of course, 17-year-old me being dumb actually did just that. It said that Skinwalkers knock on windows and scratch walls, or vice versa. Forgot if you're in your home. Ooh, see, that just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Especially because I'm like, man, I bought this house. Dude, let me tell you, when I bought this house, my first thought was, I better not hear anything going on upstairs, because there's no neighbors up there. Coming from an apartment, I'm like, if I ever hear anything up there, I'm out. We're just gonna burn this motherfucker down and buy a new one. I'm done. I ain't dealing with it. Oh, God, now I got the heebie-jeebies. Terrified for the rest of the night. Worst part, Home Alone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's how it gets you, man. It gets in your head. It gets in your head. I'm drinking too, so I'm gonna be like, a couple hours from now, I'm gonna be trying to go to bed, and I'm just gonna have that stuck in my fucking head. Thanks. But yeah, it's interesting that you refer to them as skinwalkers, even just because, again, I know that's a thing here in the U.S. The concept of skinwalkers and such. I think the skinwalkers is a Native American legend, I believe. It's not far-fetched as well. The back of the house has a railroad, but then just forest and hills. Yeah. That's right, because you live in like English fucking countryside and shit. It's some Pride and Prejudice shit you got. Alright, we're gonna have to throw that out. Run away! Come on. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Shit. Something could have easily just walked up and did that. Exactly, man. Ah, I'm out of ammo again. Shit. Come on. Man, we'll pick it up, but we're not going to use it. Yeah, I'm just playing solo right now. Sorry, Sam. Maybe another time. But, you know, keep coming back and hanging out, and we'll definitely make it a point sometime. Man, I freak myself out sometimes just looking out my damn kitchen window. My fucking kitchen window goes straight into my backyard. Like, hey, nothing. It's just my backyard. There's a fence around my backyard. Like, who gives a fuck, right? But I'll be damned if I don't freak myself out sometimes looking out there thinking I saw some shit. Neverwinter, but here? Huh? You lost me, Calamity. Are you playing Neverwinter? It's a good game. Okay, yeah, no, that's what you're saying. You're playing a game, but you're still hanging out. Okay, that makes way more sense now. I am dumb. My head's not in it. Neverwinter is good, though. It was a good game. I played that for a good year. I gave them some money. That's how you know it's a decent free game in my book, because I will give them money for their work. And that's one I definitely gave money to as a free game. I just hope you're listening in, Calamity, so we can creep you out with all the creepy pasta ghost stories shit. I'm gonna be in your stream next time, and you're gonna be like, oh, you asshole. That's what I expect to hear. The next story, it's kind of freaky. It's about a ghost. Is it old man? Is it a ghost or is it an old man Smithers?
Turrets are gone. We need a new plan, Reese.
Oh crap! Okay. Well, we left the Viper driving the orbital laser, right?
Getting a lot of dropped frames.
Left to take out that command ship. You gotta hold them off while I get it working.
Yeah, sorry, Calamity. It took me a minute to make sense of shit, because I are dumb sometimes. It's a thing, it happens. I'm back to a board of Fortnite. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Okay, I had to look because I was like, girl, are you streaming right now? Because if you were streaming, I'd have to at least be over there, you know. So, first things first, I was home alone with my now ex. That doesn't mean you were alone, it means you were home together, but okay, whatever, semantics. We were chilling and she swears that she could hear crying in the background. Ooh, turret, yes. One at the time, little girl crying too. Yeah.
Hurry it up, brother.
Yeah, I'm on it. Just best yogurt flavor. Come on, that could be anything. Zingberry crunch. No. Beanie and vanilla. No, damn it. Chocolate dill pickle. Yes, woohoo, I'm in.
I don't like the drones, they annoy me.
Laser control, got it. Spinning up the asteroid's reactors. You're only gonna get one shot.
Oh Lord, I know, right? Like, that's the last thing you ever want to hear. Now, at one of my old apartments, we had something similar, but it wasn't a girl crying. What it sounded like was, it sounded like the Power Rangers theme song. Do 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 do. You know, the little morphin' time thing, where they get their notification. It sounded like that coming from within the walls. But it may have just been a neighbor. It was an apartment. And see, okay, we're gonna go back. A little creepy, but whatever. Fast forward a few years, and another ex of mine was in a call and asked me if I was in another call at the same time. This was because she could hear a girl. She was calling for my name, quiet, but just barely audible for her.
right now.
You've been joking about it ever since, saying that a little girl has been haunting me. I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Zero, what are you doing? No. Oh no, oh no.
And then I've been tackling ESO, just never stream it. Yeah, I feel that. I've got Elder Scrolls. I don't hardly ever play it. It's not my favorite. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is not my favorite. Take the elevator. What frickin' elevator? Oh, the elevator back here. Yeah, but yeah, Weeb, sounds like you need the Ghostbusters, buddy. Because you's being haunted by a little girl. Now, at the same time, it doesn't seem malicious, so there's that, right? That's what you don't want.
Nice and quick. I move in, take Promethea, and make Atlas a subsidiary of Meloon. Then I make you vice president of Beach Drinks. We all win. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You were special, Reese. I saw that. You brought this bottom shelf company back from the dead. With you in the family, we could have turned Malawan into a universal monopoly. You and me. Brothers. Selling the only weapons anyone would ever need in all 6 galaxies.
Go. Oh, I meant that they were online calling. That's what I meant when I was with my now ex. Gotcha. Okay, I see that now.
So now you're not family. You're just a competition.
Now here's the creepy thing. I used to have sleep paralysis. Yeah, this shit sucks. Still do, but it's rare at this point. The scariest thing for me is that during my paralysis, my eyes are always shut every single time. Not a peep, nor a sound. Okay. Yeah, no, sleep paralysis, that is. But that's a funny thing, too, with the sleep paralysis, right? Like, that leads itself into that because our brains aren't awake yet. And our body is waking up. And, you know, we're still half dreaming. And there's, like, so much that goes with that. Not a peep nor sound, but the moment I go into my grandmother's home, I have sleep paralysis. And speaking of dogs, my dog jumped on the couch and scared the shit out of me just now. Dogs have been buried there. When I had paralysis, I heard growling, a lowish growl. Yeah, that's crazy, but how much of that is subconscious, you know, because of the sleep paralysis? Because that's like a super weird state of mind and state of being, you know? So, it's one of those, like, psychology versus paranormal stuff, right? How much of it is in our head because we're in a heightened state or an altered state of consciousness, you know? Where's one stop and the other begin? That's always kind of the difficult part about it, right? Now, that is not to say that you did not experience what you experienced. I 1000% believe you experienced it. It just pulls in the question of, is it what we thought it was? It's the first time I've ever heard something when I've had sleep paralysis. Never heard anything before nor after. Only at your grandmother's house. Don't know if it can be called a coincidence. I mean, you know, coincidences aren't always coincidences. You're absolutely right. Sometimes they are, but sometimes there is more to it.
I thought we were friends.
And again, that's where that gray area comes in, buddy.
You should have joined the family, Reese.
Because is it just a coincidence? Is it your subconscious? My favorite son by elimination.
Go on then.
Where the fuck did he go? Can't even see him. Where'd he go? This is why I suck at streaming. I can't even see where the hell he went. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's crazy, dude. If that's a coincidence, that's a hell of a coincidence. I can definitely say that much. Stories anyway. I'm happy to have some to tell, honestly. Yeah, man, it's always great to have a story to tell. I mean, shit, you guys hear my ridiculousness all the time.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
I really have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Am I even hitting him? I don't think I even am.
Donnybrook then.
Is he stuck in a loop? No, he's not. Oh. Hey! Made it rain. What? Can I have a... Oh, it's always a fucking sniper rifle. Every fucking time. Ugh. Don't want a sniper rifle. Now I'm all out of room, dude. What the hell? Oh well. Stories make for great conversations. That they do. It's always good to have a story.
Well done, Vault Hunter. Thank you for saving my bro. That creep is finished.
You disappeared, Zero.
I was on the
Excuse me.
could not give myself away. Radio silence.
Like
Like I said, Zero, I super trusted you the whole time, and it was completely justified. As for you, Bull Hunter, I owe you everything. You fought off an all-out corporate assault, saved my company, and killed my creepy business stalker. But before I give you this key fragment, one last thing.
But yeah, sorry, I've got distracted by all the things going on. But yeah, Weeb, thank you for sharing your stories. It's absolutely awesome. Just keep the stash or lose the stash. Yeah, he needs to lose it, really.
Brother, I'm gonna be honest. If my mustache looked like yours, I'd have airlocked myself into space by now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've got some creepy stories from when I was younger as well.
Thank you, Vault Hunter.
Reese will remember that.
Here you go. One vault key fragment as promised.
Sonora destroyed. No more parties. Just cold space.
I mustache you a question. Great achievement.
The third and final vault key fragment. Bring it to me on Sanctuary and I will assemble the full key.
You look bored. Wanna do stuff with me? Hey, can you, track something down for me? This place is a mess. Ever since the attack, I've been seeing Ratch all over Atlas. My janitor, Terry...
But yeah, thank you again for sharing the story. It's awesome, dude. Like, again, that's the thing I like about it. You get to hear stories. What about you, Calamity? You got any creepy stories?
Copy my suit. Did she? No, never.
Find Terry. Back it up, Terry. That's all I can think of. Getting to bed 4:25 a.m. here. Don't think my sleep schedule's gonna like me because of it. Yeah, sorry about that, Weeb. Talk to you again though. See you in your next stream. Yeah, I hope we do, man. I hope we do. So I'm gonna try to get back to it regularly, and hopefully we'll have some more awesome streams, man. Oh, that's a good shield. I have to take it. Have to make room. But yeah, Weeb, yeah, no, anytime, man. I'm not on Discord too much, but anytime, if you ever need to talk or anything, just drop in there. You know, we got you. That's what we're here for. Yeah, it's always great to catch up, man. How is my inventory still full? I've just dropped a bunch of shit. There we go. That just makes a little room. Yeah, we just, you know, be cool, man. Be cool. You'll be alright. Just takes a little bit of time to get over stuff, and you'll be good, and we got you if you need us. Get some sleep. And we'll see you next time. Also, Calamity, you gotta tell us your stories now. Tell us your creepypastas. Your personal creepypastas. That is a good shield. That is such a good shield. So is that one. In fact, out for a walk, bitch. What does that even mean? God, this game. I swear. down there? Am I gonna be able to get back? Probably not gonna be able to get back now. That's how that shit goes. I'm waiting for there to be something like awful in one of these. How the fuck do I get up there? A quest that involves a spirit, a cemetery, and people driving the dirt road where the cemetery is. Oh lord. Yeah, you've already messing around in the cemetery. You got one up on me. I talked about the goat man. That was one of the things we always used to do when I was in high school. As we would go try to find the goat man, right? Like that was the thing. That was the rite of passage. Was to go find the goat man. Never found him, but the area was really creepy. Well, that's what we did. Of course, we're in like Louisville, Kentucky. I don't even know where you are, but man, we are in Louisville, Kentucky. It's fucking bumfuck nowhere, really. Filled with hicks and shit. Like, this is what we did. So the public park that I'm talking about was not in the city per se. It was it's just outside the suburbs area, so it's right as you start to get to more country areas, right? So that's a thing. So it was very remote, especially at the time. Things have kind of built out now in the last 20 years, but it's still pretty far out there, and I still don't like going out there at night. Even though it used to be just a big soccer field area where they had all of the where they have like a bunch of soccer fields. They just had that, so it was just a big open field surrounded by woods back then. Super creepy. They've built it up now though. It's actually really nice now in that area. Not creepy at all. Well, I mean, it's probably a little creepy, but not super creepy. So there's that. Getting up in there. Okay, like that. Man, I got forever to go to get up there. Man. Cemetery, people driving the dirt road where the cemetery is. My family was messing around in it, driving down the dirt road past it. Just tell y'all I'm country. How country are you though? Because I don't see it. But you know, like when I was growing up, since my dad was in the Navy, we moved around a lot. My parents are from Kentucky, but when I was a kid, because of my accent that I had, they put me in speech therapy classes because they don't know what the fucking accent is in Florida, apparently, which is weird because that's usually where rednecks go to die, so you think they'd know what it was. So because of dealing with that trauma from a young age, I have done my best to completely eliminate as much as possible any semblance of an accent that I have. Now it mostly only comes out when I drink. So if you've ever wondered, why can't I tell where he's from? Well, that's why, because I worked very hard over years and years and years to make sure you couldn't.
Look around. Maybe he left like a date planner or something? Not that he seems like a date planner kind of guy.
No, then again, now that I think about it, even if you had a little bit of an accent, I probably wouldn't be able to tell, because I'm so used to it.
A secret door? Terry's a janitor. What secrets does he need to keep? Oh, don't answer that. Every possible answer is gross. Oh, that's one of the old skunk works labs. Yeah, I shut it down after all the accidents. I said that all spooky, but it was just a lot of paper cuts. Creepiest healthcare system is a nightmare. This is cheaper to shut down the lab. I'm nervous about paper cuts now. Keep looking around while I go find my little rubber finger guards. I gotta save my friend. He's sick. I know I'm just a janitor, but I gotta do something.
Roxy, why you gotta come in here freaking me out,
Courses
honey?
in advanced surgery and neuroscience. 100% guaranteed degree at 10% the price. That could work. I mean, you can't put something on the EchoNet if it's not true, right?
Oh yeah, that looks healthy.
Terry, is that you? Is it safe yet? I can hear you out there.
Hey, who's hiding in there?
You aren't Terry? Where is he? What have you done to Terry? He's supposed to let me out when he's safe.
Every time they say Terry, I just think about that damn video. Back it up, Terry. The dude in the wheelchair, lighting the fireworks.
He was gonna let me out once the coast was clear, but it's been a while. Man, I hope he's okay. Could you get me out of here? The door controls are on the other side of that glass. Yeah, right there. That's the door control.
Country, you just don't know. Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Speech therapy helps a lot of people. Yeah, it does. It does, but, you know, as a kid, that fucked me up, man. That fucked me up. I'm not even gonna lie. That messed my ass up for a while. If it was something like a lisp or something like that, I probably wouldn't worry about it, or if I had a stutter, things like that, that would have been a thing. But that speech therapy never once helped me. You know, it was just literally because I had an accent and they didn't know what the hell to do with that. So instead, trauma. And it wasn't good speech therapy, like it wasn't a group therapy session or like a one-on-one private sort of session, right? This was public school in fucking Florida. How good do you think that was? Let's be honest. It was ultimately me with a gigantic recorder sitting in the back of the classroom for like an hour every single day, recording and listening to myself and repeating over and over and over again. Right? So literally I'm this kid back here sitting in the back of the class talking to myself, and I talk fucking funny. Right? Like, that's, no. It was not good. It was not good. Yeah, it was pretty awful. Plus I was just a goofy looking fucking little redheaded white kid. Like, come on. I had all the shit. It was bad. I had buck teeth and shit. Yeah, it was awful. Ooh, getting bad for him. Oh, you're good. Go pee. Don't sit around and not pee. That's weird. Ooh, I'm getting some bad frame stutter. What's up with that?
Better eat before you get hurt.
always curious about some of these guns, but then I don't want to go through the problem of equipping and unequipping. It's a pain in the ass. I'm sure that's going to get let out, and I'm going to have to fight it.
Oh man, it feels so good to be out of there. Come say hi.
He's the... what?
Hot damn, fella! You're a rat!
Yup, thanks to my main man Terry, he saved my life. Come on, we gotta find him.
What the fuck? Oh, I hope you can't accidentally kill Glenn. I don't want to kill Glenn.
Ah, no! Terry! They got him!
Hold up. What the actual feck is happening here?
Terry was my best bud. When my human body got sick, he vowed to save me. He took some EchoNet courses and found this lab, and pretty soon
This
he
voice
figured out how to
sounds
make
really
human
familiar,
brains
like
to
somebody
rat bodies.
famous.
All these other ratchets here are escape failed experiments. Terry had to test the brain transfer process before he tried it on me, so he used bandits and captured Malawan soldiers. Quick! Our only chance to save Terry is to get his brain into a rat's body. I'll chew it out.
Could you wait? Oh, okay, no.
Oh my god.
Now grab his brain so we can bring him back to life. Great, the brain transfer tank is downstairs. Ah, but Gary's cage is in the way. Hey, Gary!
I'm gonna eat your face. I'll wear your mom's skin as kimono. I'll feed your kids to you.
Gary? Terry?
Classic Gary. Malawan war criminal. Honestly, I think he ate people before he got ratched up. Flip that switch to drop this cage so we can get to the transfer tank.
I'll guzzle your soul milk. I'll break your toenails. I'll move you to your own tongue.
Hey, Gary got out. I'm gonna stay up here and maybe you go kill him and do the brain transfer thing. Hey, Gary's dead. Awesome. Now go put Terry's brain into the transfer tank. I lost, Terry lost.
No, I'm never gonna find that one, so never mind.
Alright, there's already a fresh ratch body in there. I don't know how Terry gets the ratch brain out, but I did see him sharpening an ice cream scoop the other day.
So just press a button and it goes right in. Nice and easy. This brain surgery or anything.
Terry, it's Glenn! Can you understand me?
Oh, am I gonna have to kill Terry? I hope I don't. I'm gonna grab this before I forget. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. Me likey.
He's just having some trouble adjusting. Try talking to him. Remind him that he's a human in there.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Wrong button.
boyo. So, long story, you're a ratch now. You gotta live with that. Get over it.
Glenn? I'm alive! And I'm a ratch! You brought me back! I'm alive! Terry! We did it, buddy! We survived! Hey, rescuer! I got a thank you present for you. Okay, so I
Oh, that's right. These good.
rubber thing that goes in your mouth. You are not gonna believe where... Whoa! Whoa, talking ratch. I am not caught up on this. Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. Plausible deniability. I'm just going to do some CEO stuff and look the other way. We found that cool atlas
useless weapon prototype when we moved into the lab. But it only works with, you know, hands and stuff. So enjoy!
You brought me back!
Hell yeah, man! I wasn't gonna leave you dead on the floor. Oh, right. I kinda ate your body, man. Sorry.
No, I totally get it. I could actually super go for a human body right now.
Rat's pals for life, man!
Rat's pals for life!
I was like, don't make me have to kill them. I don't wanna. They're kinda awesome.
What's up?
Is this the weapon he was talking about, or did I miss something? Oh.
Alright, day 32 of neurotransfer trials. Had a lot of misfires, but that's how you improve, right? Containment on the invalid specimens has proven tricky, but that's the great thing about abandoned labs. There's always cages. As long as we don't lose power, they'll stay put. But this is a corporate headquarters. No way are we losing power.
And then they did. Yes. Yeah, this must have been the weapon he was talking about. Okay. I got it then. All that for nothing. Okay, cool. All these places I missed. Yeah, screw it. So, I'm gonna head back to Sanctuary. And probably gonna have to call it here, cause my lady is almost done with work, and I try to be there when she gets off work, so we're gonna go ahead and get it wrapped up. So I'll take a moment to say thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is you have to do on whatever platform you're viewing on to make sure you get notified we're live and come back and hang out with us again sometime. Until then, of course, as always, be kind to yourself and each other, and stay nerdy. Take it easy.